Hello everyone and welcome to the next recap and preview video of the Intel Extreme Masters Season 2. So the LA Challenge is now officially done, and at first I'm gonna take a quick look back at that and tell you guys again what the final results were and what these implicate for the rest of the tournament. But there's not really too much to say there. But afterwards, we're going to take a look forward at what's going to be up next in the tournament, and that's going to be the finals. But at first, let's take a quick look back at the LA Challenge, where 4 non-Koreans, Nilknarf, Miu, Hanf, and Kiwikaki, faced off against 4 Koreans, Focus, Cecilia, Lin, and Lucifer. And the non-Koreans weren't able to take a single map of the Koreans, and therefore after the lower bracket semifinals there were only Koreans left standing. Then in the lower bracket finals, Syria was the first one of those to drop out. He and Lucifer decided to go for a random versus random best of 3, and on each map one of the players got their main race undead and the other one got one of his off races, and in all 3 instances the player getting his main race ended up winning. And therefore, since Lucifer got his main race twice, he was the one winning with 2-1. In the winner bracket final, Lin was able to beat Focus with 2-0, and therefore he was the first one gaining a slot in the finals, since that secured his slot in the top 2 of the LA Challenge already. Focus, who had gone through a arguably easy branch of the bracket, beating Hanf and Nilknarf with 2-0 previously, had to go down to the consolation final, where he met Lucifer for the second slot in the finals, and Lucifer was able to take that best of 3 with a 2-0 score. So after that, it was already clear that Lin and Lucifer were gonna go to the finals, since the top 2 players of this LA Challenge were going to qualify. But of course there was still the first rank to be decided in this tournament, and some prize money difference to be played for. Lin was able to take down Lucifer with 2-1. As far as I can remember, the second map of that best of 3, the match on Tarina's stand, was probably my favorite of this entire LA Challenge. And at the end of the day, Lin was able to take down Lucifer with a 2-1 victory. So therefore Lin taking the big bucks home here, the $12,000. Lucifer with 5,000, still somewhat reasonably rewarded. But more importantly for us, those 2 will go on to the next stage of the tournament, which we are going to take a look at right now. That's going to be the finals, and there's going to be a group stage of 2 groups with 5 players each again. And those will face off in a round robin. We have Lin, Grubby, Hot, Haswerbs, and Proteus in Group A. Lucifer, Happy, Elfie, Todd, and Paladin in Group B. And the way these finals will be playing out is rather similar to the way the initial group stage was played out. The first rank of each group is going to go immediately into the top 4 of the tournament. So if those groups were to finish in the order in which I've put the players here in the current ranking, of course no scores in there yet, Lin and Lucifer would be going into the top 4 immediately, and the second ranked player of each group is going to face the third ranked player of the other group in a relegation best of 3 to decide which one of these 2 is going to go into the top 4 as well. So if the group stages were to finish with the ranking that we currently see here, Grubby would have to face Elfie and Hot would have to face Happy for a slot in the top 4. And then once the top 4 will be determined, we're gonna see a double elimination grid to decide who will end up winning the entire season. So we're gonna start with Grubby against Hot. We're gonna go through the play days one by one. So we're gonna start with those 2 matches, and then those 2, and then those 2, and so on until we finish with Happy against Elfie. that's basically all there is to say here. As always, feel free to leave a prediction as to how the groups will look like at the end of the group stage, and who's going to end up going into the top 4 and who's going to end up winning the tournament. I'm always looking forward to those, and I hope you're looking forward to these finals. Next up, as I said, is going to be Grubby against Hot. As always, feel free to leave a comment, a thumbs up, and subscribe if you aren't subscribed yet. And I'll see you soon for Grubby versus Hot. Take care. Bye.